Yeah, it's me, Donna. I'm back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're somebody who's been here before and come back, welcome to you. Thank you for coming back. I'm holding the camera. That's why it's a little bit wonky. Today, yeah, I fell on my face. Hence the red nose, which I'm hoping the skin don't come off. I'll tell you, I think it may be a bit of karma. I don't know. See what you think when I tell you the whole. I'll tell you why I fell over, and then I'll tell you why we're having something done to the front of our house. Basically, we're having a fence man came to give us a quote to put fence side of our house because we've got block paving and it kind of joins onto the neighbour's house. So the bloke's coming 10 o'clock. Liam's on late today, but he says he'll see if he can hang on to speak to the bloke just to see what he was going to do, sort of thing. So he came on time, which is good for builders, isn't it? Like, you know, that's the first. So he came on time. I was in the living room and Liam shouted me because he was in the kitchen. So the bloke's here. So I jumps up and for some reason decides to have a little sprint, which is unlike me. But as I run, I thought I'll kick my slippers off and quickly put my shoes on with my ankle boots. So as I kicked my shoes off, I didn't kick the one slipper out the way and caught my big toe on the one and basically face planted the floor from the living room to the hallway. Hence the no, I landed nose first, and I think my elbow banged the floor as well at some point. I don't know. All I know is it bloody hurt. But you know when you're in pain and you laugh, and then I'm thinking, is my nose broke? And then my nose is stinging, and I looked in the mirror and it was a little bit red. Liam's like, what happened there? Liam's laughing, obviously, because he must have looked quite comical. But what was the most embarrassing thing about this was the bloke had pulled up like on the drive, and we've got our front door and a glass panel, and I thought he's got to have seen that. So of course I'm laughing because I'm embarrassed and in pain, and he comes to the door and I says, I'm laughing, sorry, because I've just fell over. I thought I better clear the air, you know, in case he's seen it and felt embarrassed for me, like. But he said, no, I didn't see it, like. So I thought, really? Anyway, so he says he didn't see me fall over, so that'd be a lesson. That's a lesson to not running it. Because I've been thinking about running lately. Well, the fact that I can't run, and that's just like basically put the nail in the coffin for me to say running isn't for me. It's too dangerous. The floor hurts. It's still red now. Look, I don't know what to do, whether to try and cover it up or just shove loads of Savlon on it. Well, I'm not going anywhere. None of us are going anywhere. And if I do go out, I can put my mask on top. But the reason, right, this is where I think it may be a bit of karma. You may agree with me, you may not. I don't know. Basically, we had a neighbour next door to us for years and years and years. She was there long before we lived there. And she used to keep her garden lovely. Like, you know. And we've had a new neighbour move in now. She's not moved in yet. She's doing the house up first. But she parks her car on the grass. Now, maybe it's me being a snob, I don't know. But I just think grass isn't to be parked on. Unless you're going to slab it or block pave it or do something or put pebbles down. I don't think you should park on the grass because it looks a bloody mess. Because it's been raining and that, there's obviously all tyre tracks on the grass, and I don't want to see it. I haven't met the woman yet. She hasn't introduced herself or anything. I've only seen a car come and go because, like I said, she's doing the work on the house. And then, so that's annoyed me. And the neighbours, one up, they've just had new fencing and it looks really nice. So we asked them if they could give us the phone number of the guy who came this morning. But it's like she's having new carpets and lino and everything. Like I said, it looks like she's gutted it and redoing it. But I was in the house the day before yesterday. Now, right, this is where if they'd come and asked permission, I would have said yes. But they didn't. This is what happened. I was in the kitchen and I looked up and I seen the lads who were doing the lino had rolled the lino out on our front because we've got block paving and we're cutting it. And I thought, okay, why are they using the front of our house? And I thought, left it as that, didn't think. I thought, okay, they're just doing the one. And then later on, now Liam had took the car to work, so it was a free space, but it's our free space. That's our land. So when I looked out again and they got a whole carpet and rolled it out on the front of our house, I got pissed off. So I thought, two lads, they only looked about 20 odd lot. So I went out and said, excuse me, can you not use my drive? Can you use a lady's drive, please? You know, the woman next door. And the one went, I didn't think you'd mind. And I says, well, I do mind. I says, when my husband comes back, he's going to need to park there. And then, you know the way you say things about thinking, I says, I'm not being funny, but, and I was just about to say, I'm not being funny, but can you use a lady's drive, not my drive? I'm not the one having new bloody carpets and linos. So why you? And the one cocky little get turned around, excuse my language, turned around and says, well, you are being funny, aren't you? I went, yeah, I am. Get your stuff off my drive now. So I snapped basically, because I thought, you're on my property and you haven't even bothered to ask permission. Sorry, I'm conscious that my nose is red. So I'm wondering if my fall on my face was karma for losing my temper. But I just thought these lads looked about 20, 25. I'm old enough to be their bloody mum, cheeky buggers. So, you know, I thought, talking to me like that, I was furious. I was so angry. I just thought, what a bloody cheek. So I haven't met the new neighbour and we've already started on bad terms. So that's another reason why we've decided to have the fence up. One, because she's ruining the grass. It looks an eyesore already. And two, because I don't think it's acceptable that workmen can just use my drive to do their work. I said, if they come round and knock the door, I said, excuse me, do you mind, we've got to lay some carpets. Do you mind if we use your drive to lay out? I would have said yes. But it was the fact that they just did it. And when I asked them to move, they got cocky with me. I ain't having it. And then this happened. So I'm like, is this my karma for losing my temper? Should I have let them use it? Would you, if it was your drive? Now, bear in mind, when we moved into this house, we had extra on the mortgage to get work done. And one of that work included having our driveway done, and anybody who knows has had block paving, well, one, you regret it because of bloody weeds, and two, it's not cheap. So when you spent a lot of money to be able to park on your drive, and somebody thinks they can use it as their workstation, you know, without asking, yeah, I'll get pissed off. So anyway, this is just a little very short ranty video to explain my nose. Thing is, I'm worried about my nose anyway, because I was a thumb sucker as a kid, not now. So it's got a dent on there where I sucked my thumb. And that bone there, one day I think it's going to poke through. Because my skin, as you get older, your skin gets thinner, doesn't it? Can you see Jim? Jim's still there, look, I've still got Jim. Does he talk? He's going to talk today. Hang on. Let's see if I can get him to talk. No, he's not talking today. Sometimes he works, sometimes he don't. Not today. No, we worked the other day. He's making me look a liar, isn't he? So anyway, my question is, was this fall on my nose karma for losing my temper with the workmen? Would you get annoyed if your neighbour was parking on the grass and making it look like a poo hole? Or is it me? Am I a snob? Maybe I'm a snob, I don't know. I didn't think I was a snob. I just kind of think, there's plenty of room on the road to park. Why destroy the garden? Bloody Yvonne would be turning in a grave. She loved that garden. I mean, the woman was a pensioner in her 80s and you'd see her out there mowing her garden. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you liked this ranty video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, you can give it a thumbs down. Take care, everyone. I need some Savlon on this, don't I? And that's my card off my sister for my birthday. Look, that's me and my sister as when we were little. Okay, bye. Looking now, look. Oh, hang on.
Thanks, you in my ass.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's that, will you, Bob? My ass.
I knew he worked. I could have sworn he said more than that, though. Go on. To really press his belly hard. And again.
Thanks, you in my ass.